Hi and welcome back to Olivia's Mindful Garden and Plants, and today we are going to be planting up some begonia bulbs. So a couple of weeks ago I unwrapped my tubers and I did do a video on that, and in the same area I had some begonias. I've since planted those up and I will show you a photo of how they're getting on at the moment. They are currently inside my house because begonias like to be at 18 degrees or above to start growing. We can't put them out yet until well after the last frost, probably in May, so when the nighttime figures are above 10 degrees Celsius, maybe even 12-13, so that you can be confident they're in the warmth. So I will show you those dahlia bulbs. They were quite big, so over the course of the year they did grow quite a lot, because the ones I bought were from a well-known German supermarket here in the UK. One is the Cascade Florence and the other one is the Whammy begonias pictured here. Okay, so these are exactly the same ones that I had last year. I just wanted a couple more because they did do so well. So the bulbs I have here are very, very small. I do have one that I planted up in this pot, disposable pot that we get in the supermarket. This one was mushrooms inside. Put some holes at the bottom and you can use these as a pot. So you can see how big they are. So in the course of a year they've grown from this tiny size to this size. This one is sprouting just ever so slightly, but I don't think you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but I do have others in the house. Okay, so the way to plant begonias, I'm going to be putting them in this tray which has holes at the bottom. I have multi-purpose compost here with the perlite. So perlite is just a volcanic kind of stones, really light, which helps with the drainage. And I just fill it up almost to the top. Gently pat it. There you go. And I take my begonias. This one's already sprouting, you can see, coming through. And all I want to do with these is gently put them in with the growth poking out the top. So you never bury them fully, you always leave the top exposed. Just put the others in. This one's also got a small growth. I don't know if you can see that one, tiny. I'll just put these in quickly. And I'll show you at the end. Now what's important to make sure you do is not to plant the concave side. So that's the slight dip in the middle, the concave side. That needs to be facing upwards, and the rounded side needs to be facing down. So I'll plant these in. Make sure they're nice and snug. Just lift up the tray so you can see. There we are. I will take this inside where my home is at a constant temperature, in a bright sunny location but not in direct sun, and then in a couple of weeks you will see the growth developing over time, and I'll show you again those photos of what they look like now. So as I said previously, you must dig these up in the winter. Unless you live in a very mild climate, they will survive the winter in the ground. I typically put these in pots or hanging baskets because they do give a beautiful display. So I'm going to water these in and then I will give you some key facts about the begonia. Okay, so I've watered the tray fully and you can just about see most of these are exposed at the top, so the concave part of the bulb. I will put these inside sunny room, warm temperature, and they'll start growing. Once they get to roughly about 6 centimeters, maybe slightly smaller, I'll be putting them outside in their permanent location for the summer. That will probably be for me in May time, where the nighttime temperatures are well into double figures, because these really do not like cool temperatures. Okay, so some facts about the begonia. They are a tender perennial, so they come every year. These bulbs do last for a long time. If you look after them, they will get bigger and bigger and give you bigger and bigger displays. They flower throughout the summer. Keep cutting off the flowers and it will keep giving you more and more flower to look at throughout the summer. They grow to about 15 to 50 centimeters depending on the type of begonia that you get, so that's about 6 to 25 centimeters. They like sun to partial shade, but I don't think they really like that intense sun, because you'd have to constantly be watering them, because they do like to be watered, but with that free flowing water, so they're not waterlogged. They give you masses of long lasting flowers all the way from May right to in my conditions I've had flowers up to October, and recently it has been mild in London, so they are long lasting flower. I put these in containers, but you can plant them directly outside, but the cascade ones obviously flop over, so you need to take that into consideration when thinking about where you'd like to pop these. So I'm going to be sharing some photos with you in this video of what they look like now. We will revisit these ones again, because I do like to go back to videos done previously, just to give you a little bit of an update in case you're doing this with the video. And then we will, of course, during my monthly tours, we'll probably see them out in their final positions. So those are some facts about the begonia. Do give them a try. There's still bulbs available in garden centres, so you can pop out maybe this weekend and go and get some to plant. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and please do subscribe, because I am really enjoying sharing my passion of growing plants with you. So thank you again for joining, and I hope to see you soon. Take care now. Bye.